In this video we are going to visit matches of 3 different football leagues in Russia, starting with the Youth League and continuing with the second tier and premier Russian football leagues. Enjoy! Good afternoon. Today we are going to the match of the youth football teams in Moscow, between the teams Rodina Moscow and Spartak Moscow, 2 Moscow teams. I'm going to the match of youth football teams, I think for the first time going to the match. So basically this league is, as I understand, league for the teams, for the players who are 18 years old or younger, or maybe 19 years old. I'm not sure about it. Half time. Honestly, that's a very exciting game, because compared to professional football, it seems like it's maybe even more combinational, maybe even more less fouls, more passes, more skills. I don't know. That's exciting. That's exciting to watch. What can I tell about this team? So you may have heard about Spartak Moscow watching professional football. Spartak is one of the most popular team from Russia, and this is basically their youth team. The players that are going to play for the Spartak team in several years, so that's exciting. But the match ended with no goals, 0-0. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are going to the match of the Russian First League today, which is actually the Russian second tier football league. The match between the teams Rodina Moscow, the same club, to the match of which we have visited yesterday, but their younger team, youth team, and the team called Volga. So I'm excited going to the arena. This is arena called Khimki. This arena is currently being rented out for the matches of Club Rodina, and not only for their matches. Several years ago it was rented for the matches of some big Moscow football clubs like CSK, Dynamo, while those clubs were building their new arenas. Ladies and gentlemen, we entered the arena. Accreditation. Some program for the match. I don't know what's there. Waiting for the match. mixed zone. I'm not sure if all the players are on the arena already, but I think yes. We have a gift from the club here, so that is a program for the match. Look at this. So a program with lineups of the teams, with coaches and so on and so on and so on. Some picture here. While we're waiting for the match to start, I want to tell you something about this club. Rodina Football Club was established in 2015. It means that the club is 10 or 11 years old. It has not played in Premier League before so far, and right now it plays in the first Russian Football League, which is actually the second tier Russian Football League. From this league, football teams can promote to the Premier League, and right now Rodina Football Club is on the second place in this league. So literally they are several matches away from the promotion to the Premier League for the first time in their history, in the history of this club, and that's exciting. Moreover, they even can win this championship, this league, which is kind of a Russian championship. They can win it. Right now the difference between the first place and the second place is 4 points. The team that is on the first place is playing their match right now. They are losing 1-0, so if they lose and Rodina wins, the difference between the teams will be 1 point. So very, 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 very exciting. Half time, 0-0 again. Maybe we will see some goals in the second half, but so far no goals in this video. But this match continued with no goals as well, and ended with the score 0-0. Ladies and gentlemen, it's already May and I'm visiting the match of Russian Premier League. The match between the teams you may know well. Zenit St. Petersburg and CSK Moscow. Let's go! CSK scored first in this match.
Ivan Abukov scored a penalty shot. But then Zenit scored. Igor Diveev made the score 1-1. In the second half, Zenit scored again. The goal was scored by Alexander Sobolev, and another goal was scored by Luis Enrique, the player of the Brazil national team. The match ended with a score 1-3. Thanks for watching, have a lovely day, God bless everyone.